My name's Erica Sheffield. I live in Lakeland, Florida, and I'm 17 years old. I'm a normal teenager. I go to the movies, I hang out with friends, I do my schoolwork, I even ride the bus. But there's something different about me. I have epilepsy.
Epilepsy is a condition when a person has seizures. Now, someone can have just one seizure, isolated for various reasons, but when they have more than one seizure, it becomes a repeated issue, then they classify it as epilepsy.
When I was first diagnosed with epilepsy, I was 14 years old, and as you can imagine, it was devastating, it was shocking. I had no clue what was going on.
I was affected by it personally because I was devastated that Erica also has epilepsy. And just watching her and the challenges that she does and that she has to do every day to survive epilepsy.
When I was first diagnosed, I was diagnosed with the grandma seizures.
The different types of seizures that we see can be what people typically think of with the jerking and the convulsing type. That's a grand mal. What we see when we say a manifestation of epilepsy is, what do you see when this is occurring? They can have absent seizures where you don't even really realize it. They just kind of fade out and are kind of zoned out, so to speak.
A few weeks back I was in the shower and everything around me got white and I didn't feel good. Almost like when I have my grandma's seizures, that aura I get, but it wasn't as bad. Being diagnosed with epilepsy has affected me in many ways. Ways that maybe are little to you but very big to me, such as getting up in the morning and having to take 2 pills just to function.
Being diagnosed with Erica's disease has changed Erica to be more determined to live a normal life, to show the world that nothing can stop you. Even with a disability, nothing can stop you.
Honestly, it hasn't really affected it in any significant way. Of course, it's different from a relationship, like a different friendship with somebody else, because I mean, you have to watch her when you feel like she's not right, or you have to be able to act quickly and and to know what to do. But Erica's my best friend.
Me and Samantha have been friends since the beginning of this year. I knew about her last year, but last year I was so closed up because I think my trust got broken when I had the seizures and everybody was talking and then the videotaping and all that. I was so confined to myself. I wouldn't talk to anyone, and for me that was hard because I was very outgoing. But as far as friends, I mean, I knew people and I talked to them, but I didn't have a friend. I wouldn't say that I did. So this year, it was really hard for me to open up to someone, but it was like the minute I met Samantha, we just clicked. Like, she's my best friend. She's always there. Anytime I'm not in school, she texts me. She comes by my house to make sure I'm okay. Just little things. I look at my grandma like a mom. She's always there for me. She supports me a lot. Anytime I come to her and I tell her that I want to do an event, she's hopping right on board with me. She's asking what she can do. And any time that I feel sick and anything like that, she's right there to tell me that you're stronger than this, that this isn't going to get you down. And I think that's a lot of the reason I'm still going.
From the time Erica was diagnosed with it, and her attitude has certainly changed. Erica is more determined now than she's ever been. She found a cause that she totally believes in. I believe this has been great for Erica, and it's made both of us stronger.
November is Epilepsy Awareness Month, and this year, because I was diagnosed, and before I was so shy and I was ashamed of it, to be completely honest. I was ashamed that I have epilepsy. And now I look back and, I mean, I'm obviously not anymore, but at the time I didn't want no one to know. Maybe that was because I was made fun of and just little things. But in November, I decided that I was not going to be afraid anymore. I wasn't going to be ashamed, and I was going to let the world know that I, Erica, have epilepsy. And you can take me or you can leave me. And I started Googling everything, and I'm seeing these cancer walks and these Alzheimer's walks and diabetes and how they're raising money for it. And never once did I come across anything that had to do with epilepsy. Maybe one. I'll take that back. Maybe one. People can help raise awareness by just the little things. Making a status on Facebook saying, hey, I support epilepsy awareness. If you want to know more, go Google it. Or put a link below.
If you would like to help Erica support epilepsy, you can purchase one of her Support Erica shirts, which are $13. If you are a student at Kathleen High School, you can go to the clinic and pick one up. If you would like to order online, you can visit Erica's awareness page named Support Epilepsy Awareness, Erica's Epilepsy Story on Facebook. You can like Erica's page on Facebook to receive daily updates about epilepsy. If you'd like to donate to Erica's favorite epilepsy foundation, you can visit epilepsysf.org, which is located in Tampa, Florida.
Anytime I wear the shirt every day. I told Erica I would wear it every day this year since the day I got it. Missed one day, only because I forgot to turn my dryer on the night before. But other than that, I've worn it every day this year.
It doesn't even have to be money. I mean, it helps find a cure, of course. I mean, you need money to do that, but it's not all about the money. It's more about getting the word out there. This year is a lot better than last year. And a lot of the reason I think that it's better is because I've opened up and I've stood my ground, and by hanging flyers and wearing my ribbon and telling people that, yes, I, Erica, have epilepsy, I think that's made them realize that's not something you can attack me with. You can't say, well, because you have epilepsy, I'm going to treat you this way, because you can't. It doesn't matter. I don't feel bad about it. I'm Erica, but I'm Erica with epilepsy. You can mark the epilepsy part out. I'm still Erica.